Hello, hello. My name is String Player Gamer. I'm an okay violinist, but I am super passionate with video game music, and I hear that you are too. So let me play for you some Chrono Trigger. Did you like that? Hello, everyone, and yes, my name is String Player Gamer, and Josh is absolutely correct. This is my first time to ever perform in any video game music festival. I did some minor jams in MagFest back in the day, but not as someone in the poster, in the main poster. Oh my God. So this is a big deal for me. So I hope you're enjoying. I'm a little nervous, but I'll do my best. And hello to all the stringies in the chat. I see you. Show yourself, stringies. By the way, stringies are what I call my community, but you can be a stringy too. Okay, the next piece is something to do with a powerful pink ball who devours everything in his sight. Let's see you spam some pink emotes all over while I play this song. And that was Kirby's Gourmet Race. Okay, that was quite a workout. So I'm gonna chill down a little bit. I'm going to play for you one of my favorite Breath of the Wild themes. This is Cass's theme. I hope you enjoyed that. The ultimate burb song from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Aside from the Rito Village theme, of course. But these next two pieces are gonna be very improv heavy. I specialize in improv and violin and VGM. What a combination, huh? So with the next two pieces are gonna be Animal Crossing's KK Cruisin' and Floral Fury from Cuphead, which I arranged in the some sort of slow Latin jam a la Carlos Santana style version. I hope you like these two. I'll play them side by side. The next is Floral Fury. Ha, words are hard. Are you enjoying that? Thank you again. By the way, I stream regularly on words are hard really. I stream regularly on Twitch. So if you also want more of this kind of music, follow me on Twitch. But of course, again, thank you, VGM Virtual Fest, for having me. Thank you so much, Josh, and the rest of the team for having me over and giving me this chance to share my music. Whew, okay, water. Okay, by the way, the next two pieces, I'm gonna play three more pieces. The next two pieces are, I would consider, icons of video game music. One is a very classic icon. You all know of it. And the second one is also now a classic icon, but it's kind of in the newer repertoire. But still, you also know it. So I'm not gonna name these pieces because I am sure each and every one of you already knows it because you love video game music. I love video game music. And why are we even here? Because we all love VGM. Am I right? Okay, here we go. Two iconic pieces for you. Thank you again. Thank you again, VGM Virtual Fest. I love those lovely, lovely emos that you're spamming. And this next piece is also my last piece. Just a quick show of hands. How many of you have heard of the online game called Ragnarok Online? So if you have, let everyone know in chat. And this is my 7-minute tribute to the first ever MMO, massively multiplayer online game that I ever played in my life. And this is Ragnarok Online Medley. Now, by the end, you will hear a familiar classical piece, but that because that particular classical piece is also featured as a sound effect in the game, where it's some sort of power up for the Bard class. So I hope you enjoy this last piece. My name is String Player Gamer, or SPG for short. Thank you again, VGM Virtual Fest.
Okay. Wow. I don't know what happened. I think maybe I pushed my PC a little hard and we unfortunately lost the last tail end of Diwa's set, and I feel so awful. And it seems like everything was going well on his end, so I don't know what the bottleneck was, but something crashed, and I'm very sorry. DY, you are here as well, and I just want to extend a personal apology to you as well. This is kind of unprecedented, and I don't have any better explanation, but the rest of your set was incredible.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. And I really wish we could have implemented the last part of it, but maybe if you've got the tell you what, if you've got the VOD and you're able to pass that to me, I can at least make sure that we put it in the YouTube that we're gonna upload later on YouTube. I'm so
I
sorry
do
about
got
that.
I do have the VOD, but the song was cut off in the end.
Oh, on your end too though?
No, no, I stopped playing the song because it was I saw the chat was saying it's no sound or something.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well maybe you can do like some quick like surgical edit and we can get that in there at least for posterity. Um but oh my gosh, yeah, and I'm sure you can put it up on your YouTube as well. That whole arrangement. I really apologize. I wanted so much better for your debut, but thank you all the same for being a part of the show.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me. It was so much fun. And I love seeing everybody's reaction. I'm sure at least everyone still enjoyed it.
Right up until the very end. Yes, you betcha. Yeah, dude, and like I don't like I'm kind of flustered because I don't know how this was your first invitation to any sort of VGM thing. I think you should have been on every major bill for like the entire time that you've been doing this, man. Like you're incredible.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's a funny story. I've only recently got like the confidence to actually put myself up in terms of the VGM stuff because most of the time before I was only doing original stuff, and that's kind of easier, right? But because you can just make up your original stuff as you go along, and nobody will know better. But this is VGM. This is everyone knows each and every song, so I kind of had to prepare myself both technically and emotionally for that one.
Awesome, man. Well, you prepared us all emotionally for feeling the full spectrum of feelings with your amazing music and performance. Yeah, and if anybody is watching this either now or in the future, I highly recommend you book String Player Gamer for any of your events, be they live or virtual in the future. Yeah, dude. You wanted to talk a little bit more about your background. Speaking of like developing the confidence and wanting to put yourself out there in VGM. So tell us maybe a little bit more about some of the original stuff that you started out and when that happened.
Yeah, so I've been a professional composer for nearly 30 years back in the Philippines, and I recently moved to the United States to further my network in the video game industry. So for the rest of those 30 years, I've been doing mostly original stuff, doing film scores in the Philippines, and of course, the YouTube thing started to take over. Any semblance of my film career, any it was eventually like steamrolled. It's like fate was telling me, "Oh, you're gonna be a YouTuber now. Abandon the film music industry in the Philippines, move to the United States, and do this full time." And that's what I did.
And that's what you're currently doing, correct?
Exactly, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, you've got a really killer YouTube channel. It is in the link tree there in the chat. And I just got to say, I'm getting a lot of your breath. I mean, I love the sound of your voice. It's picking up a lot of your breath, but yeah, the YouTube. Oh my God, dude, you are so killing it over on YouTube, and you're streaming over there regularly too, aren't you?
I stream now on Twitch. I used to stream on YouTube, but I think Twitch is a better streaming platform. So everything that I stream about now is happening on Twitch.
Awesome, and we clearly have a large portion of your fans here in the chat as well. I noticed a huge spike in viewership as you began to play, and thanks for bringing the party, man.
You're welcome. It's so much fun. Thank you again for having me.
Absolutely. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about your electric violin?
Oh yes, I'm using an NS Design electric violin. It's got 5 strings. Now, before anyone comments anything, oh, that's a sacrilegious instrument. Actually, the technique for playing an electric violin is no different from a classical acoustic violin. So I started with a classical violin. So every technique that you learn as a classical violin player, you still need that for an electric violin. So yeah, the only difference is you can add distortion, you can add lots of reverb and delays, and so much fun stuff.
Hmm. And that comes through really well when you're trying to put on a digital performance too, because otherwise you wouldn't necessarily have that. You'd be relying a lot on the room that you're in. You'd be relying on the microphones that you have, etc.
And a lot of angry neighbors.
Yes, definitely. Although I'm sure those strings ring out somewhat in the room.
Somewhat, but it's not enough for anyone to complain or hear about it in the other room.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, well, before we let you go, do you have anything else that you'd want to say to the chat?
Yes, I'd like to invite everyone to join my streams. I stream every Wednesday and Sunday here on Twitch, on my own Twitch channel, String Player Gamer. My music is also on Spotify, and I'm very active on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Just look for String Player Gamer, and you'll find me immediately.
Awesome, and we look forward to finding you again. We would love to have you on this show in a future iteration, no doubt. Again, you've been a complete treat, Diwa, and thank you so much for your set. We hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Virtual VGM Fest.
Absolutely. All right.